Okay, I never thought I'd say this, but welcome to my channel. This is my first YouTube video, I think ever. Maybe I made one when I was like 12, but I'm back. And honestly, I've been on the viewing side of stationery talk and journal talk and journal tube and stationery tube for a very long time. And I just want to share and join the conversation. So yeah, thanks for clicking on this video. I'm excited to see where this YouTube journey takes me. And yeah, I'm just getting started. So I'm filming on my phone right now with wired Apple headphones, and my makeshift tripod is like an old jar with coins in it. So we're just gonna ignore all of that. I just want to get started and see where this journey takes me. So for today's video, I wanted to show my supposed 2024 traveler setup. I say supposed, and I think I'll put probably in the title because this will change. Like, I really don't know. I always want to commit to a certain journal system or a particular book for an entire year, but honestly, I can't. Like, it's just not going to happen. The closest I got was last year. I used the Hobonichi weeks until November, so that's pretty good. I just started. Like, I don't know. I'm really going to try and stick with the travelers. I love how versatile it is and how you can move things around, but I don't know. I'm not putting any pressure on myself, but this is my supposed 2024 planning setup. So if you clicked on this, obviously you're interested in travelers too. So yeah, I'll show you what's in this guy. Okay, so starting with the obvious, this is the outside of the notebook, and this is like the base of the notebook. For a while I was using the small, like passport size travelers in this same brown leather color, but I found it a little bit small, and I was talking to my cousin about that, and he recently traveled to Japan, like how convenient, and brought this back for me for my birthday. So this is the regular size. It's from Tokyo Station. I don't know if you have to get them there. I'm sure there's resellers as well in Canada, but this comes straight from Japan, so that was pretty special. It has this really pretty gold embossing. I don't know if you can tell if it's embossed this way, but yeah, it's really, really pretty, and I honestly love it. I love the decal. So yeah, this is my travelers for 2024, and hopefully this cover stays with me for a long time. But this is the setup I'm going with for this year, is the regular size. And then in addition, I just have a traveler's pen loop. Oh, if it would focus. And it's just the black one. You can kind of tell here where the shininess stops. This is what happens if you move this. So if you're interested in getting this pen loop, just be aware that it does mark the leather quite a bit. I literally just moved it from right here where you can see the line a little bit down, and it created this permanent mark on the cover. So just something to consider. I guess you could also clip it onto your inserts, but I prefer having my pen on the cover. It's just unfortunate that it scratched it up, but honestly, the leather will wear over time. It already has quite a few scratches in it, and I'm okay with it. It's just something to consider. Okay, so this is where we're starting and what we're working with. Sorry if you can hear my partner coughing in the background. This is the traveler's insert that's like plastic, and it has the folder on one side and then a zippered pouch on the other. I'll link all this stuff down below, by the way. But I use that to sort of sandwich my other inserts because I like it as a protective cover. That being said though, this folder type part of it, a lot of stuff falls out. Like whenever I put stickers in here or little ephemera or like a business card, even sometimes I'll put cash in there, it always falls out. I guess the movement of flipping this as a page, the gravity just sends stuff right out. So I usually just keep this one empty. I put a little mushroom sticker on it, and this is sort of just like a protective cover for the inserts that are on the inside. If anybody has any other ideas of how to decorate this or make it so that it's not like dumping stuff out, let me know, please. So, okay, this is where we get into the actual setup. I say this with a disclaimer. I everyone does their setup differently and has different needs for what they want in a planner and what they require to be tracking throughout the year. I am a paper and pen budget girly through and through. I always have been. Don't try to get me on an app. Don't try to get me on Excel. I've done it all. But honestly, I just prefer using a notebook, and I always have. So, for 2024, I am attempting to use the dated monthly traveler's insert, which is this. And essentially, I'm doing like a color-coded expense and income tracking on here, obviously tracked by date. So last year I was using a Hobonichi Weeks for that. Claire from Online got me on that. I'll link her down below too, where she was like writing all her income and expenses in a Hobonichi Weeks and then like color coding stuff, writing notes in the memo side. And I really enjoyed that last year, but because I want everything in one book this year, I'm attempting this. I like the monthly because it's much slimmer, and I like that you get like an overview of your month so you can see kind of like the damage that's happened as you go along. I'll show you. I started trying to do December. This is a disaster, and I will probably blur out a lot of this stuff, but I have some stuff already written in here from like spending and income for December, and it's all color coded, and I'm hoping to go along with that for the rest of the month. It's gonna look very chaotic, but honestly I kind of like that, and I like being able to see everything at a glance, so I'll keep you posted. This is probably my only insert that I'm a little iffy about that might not last the year, but I'm gonna give it a try because you know what, it's worth it. And then this little paper here is my budget that I set, and I'm going to be doing that every month as well, and then just removing this because I like to do a zero-based budget for the month ahead. So anyway, that's my budgeting plan. Obviously this goes all the way to the end of 2024. Has the little departure card like all the other travelers inserts. I need to fill it out still. And it has a little bit of blank pages at the back, which I really like. Because this is a budgeting and like finance book, I wanted to keep the blank pages at the end budgeting and finance related. I got a little bit carried away and I did a Tombow swatch. This was another thing I saw Claire from Online do that I thought was a great idea and wanted to do on this paper specifically. So yeah, these are all my Tombows. I just wanted to be able to see, like, again, from a glance. I like seeing things from a glance. And yeah, just have my whole collection kind of categorized. So that's not related to budget at all, but it's in here. On this side, this is kind of related to budget and finance. It's my wish list. I had a complicated relationship with wish lists because on the one hand, like writing things down made me not want them or like not think about them for a while. But then it created a list of stuff that I wanted to buy, which like when I would look at it, I'd be like, oh yeah, I did want that. And it would almost remind me of the thing that I was trying to forget about. So yeah, in an effort of doing a low spend and trying to be more of a conscious consumer, I also have created a wish list. Some things that I want, how much they cost, whether or not I buy them. I'm covering this because the lines are not straight. But yeah, we'll see if I keep up with that. I'm trying to just forget about things I want to buy because they seem to just fade away anyway. And these, oh yeah, these little clips, I think these are from Midori. I got them at Paper Plus Cloth and I love them. They're these like reusable brass clips. Oh, I didn't even show you. This is my decoration for the first insert, but yeah, these little brass clips are from Midori and you can take them off and reuse them. And they're honestly, I use them as bookmarks in regular novels sometimes too, so yeah. So, and I use them just to mark either the page that I'm on or just like important lists and such. Yeah, so that's the monthly insert. And yeah, we'll see if I keep up with that, but it's definitely worth a try, I think, because I don't want to have multiple books this year. So this second book is another Travelers brand insert. Has departure card again. And this is the undated weekly with memo. This is what it looks like, just blank. Has the week on the left side and then just a sort of divided with really light lines grid on the right side for memo. And the reason I got this one, I do most of my everyday planning in the bullet journal, which I'll show you, and also on my phone, like on Google Calendar. But I really wanted to incorporate this old habit that I had in high school where I had one of those one line a day books. You know the one. I'll put it below as well. And I really liked it because I loved being able to look back and just see what I was doing on any given day and what I was doing the year before on that day. So I decided to kind of do that again, keeping it all in one book. And I'm using the weekly undated insert for that. I'm only about 2 weeks deep. This is the cover art that I did as well. But this is sort of the setup. So I've just kind of blocked off each day. I've been tracking the weather with my little Midori stickers, some vintage Christmas stamps, and yeah, I've just been writing a couple sentences a day and keeping track of sort of stuff that way. I ended up writing in print this week instead of cursive because this week just looks so chaotic. Then at the top, I just have been keeping track of like my favorite food from that week, favorite song, show, podcast, book, and video, because I am a media consumer through and through. And yeah, I think this is probably one of the habits that I will keep up with. I've been wanting to get into more continuous, like shorter journaling, because for majority of my life, I would like not journal for a month and then journal 10 pages. And I'm honestly just enjoying writing a few pages and writing a few sentences, sorry, instead of saving it up and writing a bunch. Yeah, back to this though. So I do love decorating the cover pages of these inserts, which is part of why I keep buying Travelers. I love this like stamp that's in the front. I used my, what's it called? Oh, my Canon Ivy. This is a little mini printer, and it's really great because the little prints that it does, they have a sticker backing, so you can just peel them right off and put them in your notebook, which is amazing, honestly. And I just have been using like cute seasonal pictures that I find online. Credit to, I'm sorry, whoever on Pinterest for this really cute kettle picture. And then yeah, just a couple stickers, bit of empty washi tape, which is my favorite. And this tape actually, shout out to my fellow designers out there, this is from Figma. You might recognize these little Fig Jam guys. It's a design software, and this is a washi tape that they have, so I thought that was really cute, kind of matched the colors here. So yeah, that is my second journaling kind of spread, if you will. And I think I will probably keep up with that, at least till the end of this, which it says it's a 6-month insert. And I'll reevaluate at the end of that, see if I'm going to keep going. Okay, and lastly, so the last of 3 books that I'm going to keep in here is the Travelers. I'll show you the one in the package. Travelers Short Trip Refill. This one I also got from Japan. I think you can buy these normally like at any regular retailer that sells Travelers. But I like these because they are half the thickness of a regular Travelers insert, which I can actually compare because I have this one that came with my journal. Yeah, you can tell it's a lot thinner. There's a few reasons why I buy this. The first reason being I like my notebook to be thin. I don't like when it's super bulky. The second reason, which I think is more enticing, is that I love the feeling of finishing a notebook, and quite frankly with short notebooks you just finish them faster and you get to replace them more. So yeah, I don't know, maybe that's just me. And I love when you archive them, they're all like, at least, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they're archived by shorter periods. So it's not like your one journal, like sometimes I have journals where it's like 2017. Like I like that this will say May 2017, right? Instead of a whole year, so it's much more precise, and I like that. But a lot of people hate that, so yeah, think about that when you're buying your inserts. Okay, so this is the short trip insert, and I've been using this as sort of like a bullet journal and a regular journal all in one. Like I said, I used to use a long form journal. I love the Leuchtturm softcover B6 for long form journaling, but I'm trying to put everything in one journal this year, so we're on to the short trip. This is my favorite cover decoration I've done so far. This is a really beautiful washi tape that I got from Paper Plus Cloth as well. The brand is BGM. It's a really pretty, like, shiny Christmas one. I love sparkly, shiny, embossed things. So pretty. And then some Midori stickers, little Midori hearts, another Canon Ivy print of like a thermos, and the dots. This is my new love. I think Caitlin Gray has these and a few other YouTubers I watch, but it's like these dots. I'll link them down below. I forgot the brand, but they're these really pretty, gorgeous color paper dots, and I just think they're so versatile. I put them on almost every spread that I do. Yeah, they're just so pretty. So that's what I've got here as well. And some more vintage Canada stickers and this cute little nutcracker guy. So I really like this sort of blue wintry theme that I did. Started this on the 27th of November. So yeah, I originally started like wanting to use this as a bullet journal, which is kind of what this spread is. Some stuff that I got my favorite grocery store in Toronto, Pat Central, and across the street, the Bloor Fruit Market. Very affordable, wonderful grocery stores. If you're in the Annex area, I highly recommend. Side note, we got so much produce for $16. You could never find that anywhere else here. Anyway, I like to put in little ephemera. This is from an Asian pair that I got. Again, one of those little dots. This washi tape, which is a really pretty kind of cross stitch. It's a skinny MT tape from Paper Plus Cloth as well. All these things are going to be linked down below because when I'm watching these videos, I always want to look at where the item came from, so put that below. And yeah, just some basic to-do list for that day. And so this is kind of how I've been using this book. Like what I'll do is I'll go on Google Calendar, see what I have that day, and then create my daily spread based on that. Sometimes I'll do them a week in advance, but it's mainly just for daily to-do lists. This one is chaos. Oh my god, don't even look at this. This is bad. So I was kind of just getting my footing here. This is a chaotic note that I wrote for our Christmas card list, which I have to cover anyway because it's people's names, but yeah, I have this little Midori transparent post-it with a little quote, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Little sticker from a vintage shop here. Again, more to-do lists. A little piece of ephemera from my favorite coffee shop. And yeah, some more of those dots. And these little gold stars that I buy. Yeah, I don't like this one that much, but again, just getting my footing here. This one also, this is chaotic. I'm not going to turn this into a flip through, but this is basically the idea of how I'm planning to use my journal. It's used, right? Like that's what it's for. It doesn't have to be aesthetic. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be useful. So that's what it is. Honestly, these are my to-do lists for every day and some random things I've stuck in here. My partner's mom gets us these advent calendars every year and it makes my life. I love this little guy, the little bear one. It's so cute and it's really good. I love lint. These little coffee, this is from Paper Plus Cloth. It's stickers that look like paintings. So those are really cute. Link them below. Another little Figma sticker. Reminder, prioritize gentle movement. I'm trying to walk more rather than like force myself to go running and stuff. Just prioritizing gentle movement, just a reminder. And another little Canon Ivy picture of some gingerbread men. So this is this week, and I've kind of started preparing for next week. Yeah, got this image of an orange garland. I ended up making my own orange garland recently. I just think they're so pretty and they're sustainable, so it's really great decor for the holidays. Little bow. I feel like everyone's having a bow moment. Little peppermint, snowman, and my Pat Central shopping list because I just need to go back and get some of the staples. This kind of turned into a flip through because there's only like, yeah, 3 spreads, so I'm able to do that pretty quickly. But this refill has blank MD paper, but it's white. I'm wondering if they make the blank MD short trip refill in cream. I don't know, that's getting pretty specific, but if anybody knows, let me know. So yeah, that's the only problem I have with this. I don't like the white, I much prefer cream, but yeah, it's MD paper. I'll obviously be okay. I'll survive. Yeah, so that's how I'm planning to use that. Little bullet journal, little brain dump. I also plan to do more long form journaling in this. I just haven't really wanted to. So this sticker, it used to be on my Kobo. Put it in there. Yeah, I plan to do more long form in here, but I just haven't really wanted to. But this is going to be like a brain dump and yeah, to-do lists, bullet journal type thing. And I honestly think that like between these 3 inserts, I don't know what else I would really need. And the Travelers is still quite thin. It doesn't feel bulky at all. Oh yeah, so the last thing, this is the back side of that plastic cover from the beginning. And in here I just put non-sticky ephemera. So for my stickers, I have a Travelers sticker release paper that I put like most of my stickers in. But yeah, for stuff that's not sticky, little like clippings, the vintage stamps I was talking about, I could just put them in there. What else is in here? Oh my gosh, I saw this artist at the One of a Kind show. She paints the sky for every day, so you can like pick a certain special date and there will be a painting like this for that date. That's her name, if you want to check it out. I think my mom bought a few of them. And yeah, I have these little Travelers. Like, these are all things that are not sticky that I would like to put in my book at some point. And I just keep them in here. So eventually I'll glue them in. Yeah, they all stay together. So that is my 2024 setup. Supposedly, probably, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, so that's my setup. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you like this video. If you do, please like it. I literally have 1 subscriber. Hi, Kayla. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back to make more. Bye.